on Science, week 32, day 1. Okay, so we're on chapter 16, or chapter 6. We're going back to the beginning of the book, chapter 1, lesson 1, page 16. And you need a new piece of paper. Remember how last time went, so you're going to need to take notes and keep track because that's how you're going to get your grades. Okay. We're going to start. So we have covered every section, different topics in every section of the book, except for this one, which is earth science. So that's where we're going now. So, this chapter is called An Overview of Life. So chapter 1, lesson 1. So we'll get that going. Okay, so God created creatures on earth with a great variety. At the same time, these organisms have a great deal in common. Think about the function of your body performs every day in order to survive. How are these functions similarly carried out by a pet dog? Do we both breathe? Yes. Do we both have heartbeats? Yes. Do we both need food to survive? Yes. See how they're similar? So, what does a dog have in common with an oak tree? Does it need food to survive? Yes. Does it need sunshine and light? Yes. Okay, the differences among organisms are easy to spot, but there are also many similarities. How is it possible to have so much in common when an organism looks so different? Biology is the scientific study of living things. So that's where I'm going to start. Biology is the scientific study of living things. See, I'm going to take notes, so you got to take notes, okay? Okay. And the process that keeps them alive. In addition to the fascinating diversity that is so easy to see, certain dominant ideas or themes reoccur throughout biology and provide a great deal of unity as well. All living things are similar in the following ways. So, there's 4 points here I'm going to write down. I'm on page 16 in your science book. If you want to look, that's where you're going to get those. They are made up of cells that carry genes. So cells that carry genes. Okay? They are part of a large organized structure. Part of a structure. Okay? They interact with each other and their environment. Interact. Okay? Last one. They are created by God. So, created by God. Okay. So, that's how we're all those are themes. Okay, so then we're going to read about unifying theme number 1. Number 1 was the cells that carry genes. So, cells and genes. You know that cells are fundamental units of life, and all cells come from other cells. Even though they are tiny structures, each of these small structures are composed of even tinier structures. Each structure in a cell performs a certain functioning, enabling the cell to live. So if it's an eye cell, what is it doing? It's performing the function of an eye cell. It's helping you see. Okay? If it's a skin cell, it's protecting your body from the outside world and keeping you moist and nice on the inside. Okay. Some organisms are like parameculum are unicellular. So unicellular means one cell. Write that down. Okay? What does unicellular mean? It means one cell. What does multicellular mean? Multicellular means multicellular, more than one cell. Okay. How are the cells in unicellular organisms similar to the cells in multicellular organisms? All cells have a job, no matter if they're one cell or a whole bunch of cells. And they carry DNA. God told Adam and Eve to be fruitful and increase in number, to create new people in his image. In this process, each new individual receives hereditary information from their parents. The parents pass on the genes in cells to their offspring. DNA is a molecule that carries hereditary information. So DNA, hereditary info. Okay? The DNA is a molecule that carries the hereditary information. In the cell, the DNA is replicated so that each new cell produced by cell division gets a complete copy of the DNA found in the original cell. A gene is a specific part of the DNA, and that holds the code for that specific trait. Genes contain the information necessary to create all the proteins needed to maintain and create new cells. So genes are like, it's Gene. They're like, kind of like the glue that holds the cell together and tells it what to do. Okay, that's where we're going to stop for today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about theme number 2. Okay?